Okay, we're getting much closer to being done. This next step is to place the area on the drawing, and I've already placed a video on YouTube showing you how to create a parcel out of your boundary so that you can place the area dimensions on the plat. So I'm going to go to the Model tab, and we're going to create a parcel out of our boundary. So on the Home tab, select your parcel menu, and we're going to create parcel from object. And it asks you select the lines or polylines, and you should be able to just select the polyline of your boundary. Right click to end that selection process. And now it wants to know all your details. If you change your settings, this should be simple. I'm going to show you your settings for the design and the display. I've already changed it to PL. So all that is selected. Say OK. Again, I'm going to change the parcel layer here because I don't know if it's going to go there or not. I'm just going to go ahead and select PL here for my layer. I guess if you had several parcels in a drawing, like a subdivision, you could select a different layer for each parcel. I don't know. Area label style. So I'm going to make sure that my label style is correct. That is the one that I've selected. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of a couple things. And I just wanted to show you in here. You don't have to. You can leave it the way it is. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this here. I don't want that on there. And this label name there. All I want to see is the acreage. That's all I care about. You might want to put the square feet or whatever, but I just want the acres. That's all I want to see. So I'm just going to delete those out and say OK. Everything's fine. And then this will erase your existing polyline, but it should create a new one. Or you can uncheck that to not create a new one. And then there it is. It's done. It's created to my settings, and now I'm going to move it so that I can place it in a position that you can still see everything. Okay, so there my acreage has been added. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some hatching. And in this one, you could probably get away with not hatching anything because the lines are so small, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to start with the building. So we're still on the dimension layer, and I'm going to select my hatch tool, and it says pick your settings up here. I'm going to pick ANSI 31, sorry. ANSI 31 is my hatch, and I'm going to pick the point, pick internal point. Okay, you can already see the scale is not right. What did I say? Half your drawing scale? Well, let's try 100 here. Okay. Now let's say pick point, and that looks a little better. So I'm going to pick, and then I'm right click to end the command. So my hatch is done. It doesn't look real great, but if it were a larger building, you would see it better. Okay, we're going to continue hatching. This time we're going to hatch the gravel drive. And one thing you want to be sure of is that it's a closed area. And you see here that there's a gap. So what I usually do is I go ahead and I draw in some temporary lines to make sure that it's closed up. And it should be closed up down here because we trimmed them on the edge of that pavement. So I'm gonna see if this will work. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom window so that I can see just as much as I need to see. I don't want anything else because you'll have to select inside of it, but it has to be able to see the entire road to hatch it. So let's go ahead and do the hatch, and the pattern we're going to use is AR sand, and I'm going to do it at about 3, and we're going to pick the point, and I want to pick inside here, but I also want this area, so I'm going to pick both. I'm going to pick in here and in here, and then right click to end that command. And as you can tell, the 3 is kind of large, so I'm going to see if I can't double click on it and change the hatch pattern to 1. I mean, we want to make it larger, sorry, 5. Okay, close hatch editor. And that's better. So I think that'll work out a lot better. Okay, now let's hatch the road, the paved road. Again, we want to make sure that the ends of the road are closed up. And I want to be able to see just the road that I need. I don't want anything more. And we're going to go to the hatch command. This time we're going to be using a solid hatch. And we're going to change the color of it, but I don't see, let's see, where's the, hatch color. I'm going to say select colors, and I'm going to type 253 down here at this color area. Say OK. And now I'm going to pick the point, and I want that, but I also want inside there. So it's shown everything, right click to end that, and it works out great. So also want to be sure and delete these lines that I've added. So we're not showing more lines than we need. Don't want to make it look funny. Okay, so that's all the hatching that we have to do.